Thanks for staying with us. We are staying on our coverage of the by-election held in 12 states. Now, the All Progressives Congress has asked the Independent National Electoral Commission to cancel the by-elections for Shanono Bagwe constituency and the Gari constituency Rerun in Kano State due to violence and disruptions in the areas. The party says verifiable reports from the local government show that voters fled polling areas with deployed security personnel, overwhelmed by the violence. Now, to help us expand this further, APC National Secretary Ajibola Bashiru joins me on the news at 10. Good to have you join us, Mr. Bashiru.
Yeah, good evening.
So we understand you're on ground in Kano State. Can you provide more details about the alleged violence and disruption during the by-election at Rerun?
Yeah, what happened was that from a credible report that we have, on Thursday, when the NNPP and their governor had final rally, they used the opportunity of the movement of people to the constituency, particularly Shanono, to bring in close to about 5,000 armed people. Some of them reportedly bandits from neighboring states, and they're banning Gwari. And we reported this to security agencies on the need to ensure that these people are flushed out of the constituency before the election. So when I got to Kano yesterday, we also reported, but unfortunately, early this morning, these people took over all the polling units, and they unleashed mayhem on the suspecting members of the public and voters. And this led to a situation whereby they practically took over, voting exercise in those places. We escalated the incident to the security agencies, both in Kano and at the national level. That led us to make the public statement that democracy is not about war. Voters should be allowed to be able to make credible and peaceful choice wherever they want to pendulum to swing in an electoral contest. So, and of course, because of that, that also led to incidents of a crash, outright writing of results, which does not tally with the purported BVAS accreditation in the few polling units where some semblance of elections were carried on. So we're still calling on the INEC leadership not to allow the charade to stand and to ensure that we have credible
Mr. Bashiru, if I may come in, because you are making very weighty allegations against the NNPP. Beyond just calling on the INEC, have you filed any official complaint backed up by documentation and evidence of what you just described?
Of course, as I speak, if you want me to show you pictures, we have pictorial evidence of naming of members of the public. We also have pictures of people wearing the official toga, the red cap of NNPP, even with people brandishing all sorts of weapons. We have credible evidence in this regard, and we made a report to security agents. I personally had to call the Inspector of Police to make complaint, because I'm on ground in Kano State, and this is unsavory for development of democracy in Nigeria. People should be able to be allowed to exercise their franchise, irrespective of whether somebody is in control of state machinery or not.
All right, we will continue to engage with you on this matter. You have asked INEC to cancel the elections. We'll also see how they respond to it. Thank you so much for your time, as always. National Secretary of the APC, Mr. Ajibola Bashiru.
Thank you very much.